Okay, Rick Bentley, Next Star Media. Mr. Roberts, it is an honor, sir. How are you?
Hey, Rick, good to meet you, buddy. Please call me Eric if you would.
Oh, I'd be glad to. Thank you so much. Eric, I'm going to try to talk about Lumina as best I can without giving anything away because this is a movie I don't want to spoil for the fans. But this is a real man of mystery. Is that a fair way to assess this character?
Yeah, that's how to do it. Sure.
Now, when you're coming up with that kind of character, does it start with just, is it all in the script, or does it start with building the wardrobe or building a backstory? How do you attack a character like that?
I don't have a set formula. I just walk into it like walking into a new house. I have no set formula when I walk into a new house of what I want to see first. I just see what I see when I see it. It's the same thing with a character. This guy, though, they sent me the clothes. It was a
Oh,
big Australian jacket and outback hat and all this stuff. So I instantly put them on and decided, well, this is how he looks. Okay. So it was kind of easy for me this time out. And him being an ex-government employee, I understood he lives in the world of covert. So I all that was easy, and the dialogue was good. So
mm-hmm.
I got to put that stamp on good dialogue and have a good time.
Yeah.
I had a great time, and also not to get redundant about it, but I've always been a semi-believer, and now I'm a complete believer. Of course, we've been visited, and yes, we have proof. We're just scared to show people because we don't want to scare them, and it could start a revolution because people when people get scared, they misbehave.
Yeah. I want to go back to this character real quickly and just talk about how often does the wardrobe, sort of set the mood for you for the character. Is that something that's very important, or does this no, those are just clothes. It's me that's making the character work.
No, it's everything, and I'm also an actor who works from the outside in, and I go way in, and then I bring it back out. But I work from the outside in. I work from the clothes to the heart, and not from the heart to the clothes, and it's what I've always done, and it's just easier for me that way. It also gives me a visual that I can maintain. When I start to shave in the character's face, and then I know I've arrived.
Uh, Eric, as I was looking through your credits, I got carpal tunnel from trying to scroll down through all the work you've done over the years, and I'm just curious. I don't mean to misquote South Pacific, but are you just a guy that can't say no?
No, what happened was I made 1 to 4 movies a year with film.
Right?
They took film, and everybody who had a camera became their own little studio, and they
Mm.
started calling me direct. So about 1995, 6, 7, 8, I don't know when. My wife comes to me and goes, "Honey, we're getting 30 to 50 offers every day from all over the world. Do you want to pursue this?" So at first it was a whim. I said, "Yeah, let's go see the world for free." So we kind of did twice, and then it's still happening. So and I learned to so enjoy it on every level, on every kind of budget, from a student film to Dark Knight, and I learned to more love my life through the insane scheduling my wife has to do than I ever did before, and I never thought I would, but I do, and I have the wife for it, I have the life for it, I have the endurance for it, and I've seen the world several times for free, and it's been a gas, pal.
Oh, I can believe it, and it's such a diversity of roles. Eric, you said you're a believer, so I don't know if I can still classify this movie, classify Lumina as a sci-fi movie. But if we accept that it is sci-fi, you do any kind of genre too, don't you? You don't care comedies, voice work, drama. It seems like it's all just part of the acting world for you.
Well, I've been very lucky. They call me and they offer me anything and everything, and I am just a girl who can't say no.
Yeah, and that's been wonderful. But do you find yourself though? Do you like there? You've done TV series where you've had a character to play over and over again, but then you get this sort of thing where you get to pop in and develop a single character. Do you like having time to play a character, or do you like just a new set of clothes every day?
Okay, that's a double-edged sword. Here's
Okay.
what. It is so much fun. Familiarity breeds comfort.
Right.
That's so to play the same role all the time is a wonderful, comfortable thing. But to have a different everything every day is life personified. And that's where an actor has the best job on the planet, because our life is personified. We get to have these great lives for a minute all over the world. And it's just so much fun. And we meet incredible people. And there are incredible people to meet. And you only realize that when you get out there. And you only get out there when you get out there. And you have to make yourself do it. Otherwise, you won't. I'm very lucky. People call me from all corners of the earth, and I get to go visit.
Yeah. And it has generally a young cast, but a very good cast. And you're there as sort of, and again, please pardon the term, the veteran among the group. Do you find that these young people want to pick your brain about longevity and how to survive in a business that, sort of consumes people overnight?
Let me tell you a little secret. Everybody thinks because I'm old and I've done 1,000,001 things that I have all kinds of secrets. I learned more from Rupert Lazarus and
Oh,
Eleanor Williams than I've learned from anybody but my wife in the past 5 years. These two young actors are just incredible, and they're not alone either. We have ANDREA TIVADAR, SIDNEY Nicole Rogers, Eleanor Williams, Ken Lawson, Emily Hall is it's just fantastic. And we have these actors who are real actors. I'm not the incredible veteran who's going to make everybody even better than they are. No, these actors all showed up ready to go. And that's why it's a fun-ass movie to watch. And it's about something that we call sci-fi, but it's not science fiction. It is science nonfiction. But we're not ready to even joke around about it yet, because it's a big deal and it crosses over and it conflicts with religion. So it's a big deal. So everybody's very hands off. I understand. I just think it's time, that we all accepted the obvious.
Yeah. You've mentioned, I mean, you've done I saw over 700 credits, and yet you talk like you're learning every day still. Is that part of the wonderful process of acting?
Well, that's part of the wonderful process of being as immature as I am. Yes.
Uh, so that's why you have succeeded. You just haven't grown up. You're play acting every day.
Well, that is true, but it's an oversimplification, because
Well,
when you
sorry.
are that, which I am, you have to have a wife who picks up the pieces. And she does all day, every day. And she runs my show. And I call her the boss. Without the boss, I'm just an actor in need.
Well, whatever she's doing, tell her to keep doing it, because every time I see your name in a credit list, I know the movie's going to be one step better. I mean,
Oh, bless your heart. That was so kind to say, and I will tell her you said so.
No, and I'm not blowing smoke because I already got the interview. I don't care, but yeah, you always have always entertained me, and this role was just so. I hope there's more, because this character was very interesting, and you really pulled him off.
That is so kind. Thank you so much. No.
No, look, listen, I love this job. I'm like you. I can tell we both love it. So, listen, I got to go. I could talk to you all day. Thanks to me for the time.
Have a great day. Peace.